Hi, this is Debra Conrad from thriftingforprofit.com, and today I'm going to attempt to show you what it looks like to use Profit Bandit on a smartphone and how some of my settings work on my smartphone. This is how Profit Bandit looks when you first open it up. This is where you scan. There's a barcode thing up here at the left. That's where you scan if you're using your phone's camera. And that's where the barcode goes in. Now if you tap right there and the keyboard comes up so that you can type in a number. If I hit down here, if I hit back, it goes away. Then this is the search button, of course the eyeglass. Then right here is the microphone, and this seems to only work on Android phones, but if you wanted to use the microphone, you tap on the microphone and you can speak now. You can say a product name or you can say numbers and it will type them in right there for you. And this is the main dashboard area of what they offer on Profit Bandit. And then there's some areas right here. This blue bar right here, if you tap on the little arrow next to it, you can see that right here. There's a little radio buttons you can click on. So if you're looking at products that are mostly new, you would tap on that. If you were looking at products that are mostly used, like used books or anything besides games or toys, you would click on used. Then if you're looking at the collectible games, you can look at you can switch on collectible. So then there's a button right next to this that's kind of gray and it has a down arrow, and you can enter your buy cost and your sell cost right there. So you can see you can switch from buy cost to sell cost, and that box that's right next to it, there's a white box right here. You tap on that and it brings up, so if I can clear this so that just by tapping on it, and then I can hit $2. So if all the books say are average $2, I can enter that right there. So then I want to say, okay, you can just enter $35 like that. You can pretty much see it's telling you that your settings are set up for collectible right now. Your selling price is set up at $35. You can immediately see what your settings are right here, and you can change them really quickly without having to go into a bunch of other areas to guesstimate, what you've got your settings at. And of course, you can leave this at 0 as well. There's a couple other things on here when you're looking at a game or when you're looking at any product. If you go up here and you tap on the title, it brings up an area where you can automatically go and search for camel, camel, camel. You can go and search on Google products. You can search for it on eBay. Well, for instance, if I do eBay, it's going to go over to eBay right now. And it searched for that search term. It's going to insert exactly what the same search term is on Amazon. So if you wanted to change this to something, you can go ahead and now you're in eBay and you can go ahead and tap in extra search terms. So it goes automatically over to eBay, which is really cool. So if you're an eBay seller and an Amazon seller, how cool is that? So we're back into Profit Bandit, and all I'm doing to get back is just hitting my back button, which, be different for everybody, but this is on an Android phone, so that's hitting my back button. This button, it looks like a clock right there. It's in the middle of that thing that looks like a puzzle piece, which the puzzle piece you don't need to worry about unless you have a scan fob, like one of these things. So that's what that puzzle piece for, is to help you connect. This right here shows you all of your past searches, and you can clear it all, but I like to leave it there so I can go back when I get home and just tap on something I looked for, and you can see right there I just tapped on it, and it's going to go ahead and search for it again, so I can see what it's showing now, and I didn't even have to scan it again. I didn't have to go look in my pile of stuff. I can just start looking at it again. The next thing is right next to that, whoops, right there is also an A with the little smiley face. That's Amazon. So if you want to go look at that product right now over on Amazon, it takes you a couple steps. So this is just their basic, online app type thing. new and used offers, and then if you click on that, it'll take you over to show you how many people are used. Now if you scroll all the way down, of course, you can click on this and it'll take you right over to Amazon's full site. But you know, that really slows down your scouting. So as much information you can get as quickly as possible is the best. Now here's a really cool thing. If you tap on, see right there, it's in red, so don't pay attention to the red right now, because sometimes it's green. So if you tap on that right there, it's going to bring up exactly what it's calculating that profit as from. So it's telling you what it thinks the selling price is. So you can kind of adjust things inside Profit Bandit if you see that it's calculating things wrong. When you're in a smartphone, there's always a place to do settings. So we're in the app. So when you go to the smartphone settings, whoops, right there, you can tell Amazon that you are in the United States, United Kingdom, France, Germany, or Canada. How cool is that? So it hooks you right up to, like if you're in Canada or United Kingdom, it hooks you right up to through your Amazon Seller Central, account. I'm in US, so I'm a pro seller, of course. Then you can set it up so that it's using media mail rates, which means that if you send in a lot of books, it'll calculate the media mail, which Amazon does for you. I don't set up a numeric keyboard. You can use a sell it button action. There's show net profit or profit margin. That's where you enter your seller ID stuff. Then if you're an FBA seller, then I calculate I tell it my normal inbound shipping rate is 50 cents. So I put in the 50, so you just adjust that accordingly to like your normal average. And you can tell it to show other things. Here's a thing here that's really cool. If you're using the camera phone application to scan instead of, you don't have the scan fob, you click on shake to scan, and I'll show you that in a minute. This is really kind of cool. There's a continuous batch scan, there's profit alerts, there's a jillion different things that you can set this up as. Now normally when you're in a store and you are using the camera to scan, then you would click on this button right here. Then you can see my scanners on. Now here, this is really cool. Look, if I'm in a store and my hands are full and I just want to scan, I just shake it now because I have that application to collect, and it just went right to click. Now this may seem silly, but let me tell you, it's really cool. It's a very cool little application. The reason this is showing red is it's a big red in your face. This is not profitable according to my calculations here. Okay, so let's look at a product. This is a Barbie keepsake ornament. Now, this is new, so I'm going to say select new. Okay, so it's searching for that Barbie ornament right now. Now there it is right there. So it's in, I'm going to switch this to new condition. My buy cost on this, but I'm going to change that. My buy cost is $1. Done. Now my sell cost on that, I would like to sell it FBA. It says it's $9.99, so I might go up to, this is not a lesson in pricing, so let's just say that it's $9.99. So it's calculating $9.98. Now see, the big green in your face green button says that after all of the calculations, after all of the fees and everything, I'm going to make $4.41. Now I can click on that and I can say it's telling me that I'm going to sell it at $9.98. My pick and pack fee is $1. My FBA order handling is $1. My inbound shipping is 12 cents. The weight fee, the storage fee if it's there for over a month, the commission fee, the variable closing fee, the buy cost, the sales tax, because if I have to pay sales tax, which you can enter your sales tax. So there's just a jillion ways to program this, and it's super, super simple. And we just love the way it works.